Welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Woman. Let's fire up some Palo Santo. Vamos a limpiar. Let's do some cleansing. Let's do some cleansing before we begin. Let's clear all the energy, all the stagnant energy, crystals. Let's see what comes out tonight. What is on your mind? The person that's on your mind. All right, let's see. See what comes out, shall we? The person on your mind. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, protect me, guide me, give me clarity. Only those spirits of love and light are welcome. All others are not welcome, and you are blocked and transmuted. One more shuffle. Okay. Let's begin. The person on your mind. Tell me the collectivist thoughts about this person. What's going on with them? Anger management. This person has anger issues. They have a lot going on. There might be a lot that they're not telling me either. Tell me more. That was quick. Putting on a show. This person's pretending. They're acting. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot on their plate. And they're putting on a show. They're putting a brave face for you. They don't want you to know. They're trying to outsmart you with emotional intelligence. They think that by putting a brave face that you won't notice. That you won't notice what's going on. One more. Getting played. Manipulation, lies, and control. They want to control the narrative. Some of you might have gotten played by this person. They're putting on a brave face. They have a lot going on. You're showing emotional intelligence by trying to take control of the situation or trying to make sense of it. Or it could also be that they're showing emotional intelligence because you're getting played. They want to manipulate your thoughts. They want to manipulate the situation by putting this facade and not letting you know what's really going on with them. Tell me more. Burning evidence. Need I say more? They're trying to keep it from you. Anything that happens with them, they don't want you knowing. They definitely don't want you knowing. Okay, tell me more about the collective. Ooh. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. You're just sitting pretty. You're sitting back and looking at everything that's going down with this person. You might already know. What they're trying to hide from you is very apparent to you. Very, very obvious to you. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. In their feelings. Yes, this person has a lot of emotions for you. Deep, deep emotions for you. But they're still hiding something that they don't want you to know. But when the shit goes down, you'll have a front row seat. Tell me more. Copycat. Copycat. What are they copying? Are they mirroring you in some way? Spirit, give me some clarity on this. Ooh. I can't say that. X shop. Okay. This person's in their feelings about you. Definitely in their feelings. So they have a lot going on. They have anger management problems. They have anger issues. They're trying to keep a brave front, keeping an even keel, emotional intelligence coming out, but they're in their feelings. You are outsmarting them, okay, because you're sitting down watching all the ducks align, and bottom line, they're in their feelings for you, and yeah, they want to go to the shop. They might be a little kinky, okay. This might be the way both of you roll, and they miss you. They definitely miss you. Ooh, okay. Watch out. This might be the clue of a third party, or even more than that. Okay? So you need to watch yourself. You need to be careful. This might be one of the problems that this person has. Maybe that's why you're getting played and manipulated. Lies and control. There's more than one person. You're not the only one. Tell me more, Spirit. He or she, take it like it resonates, is having financial difficulty. Okay? They're having financial difficulty. And you already know what's going on. Something that they said to you, or their actions, or what they're not telling you, as a matter of fact, are showing it. You might already know. Remember, you have a front row seat. Front row seat. Ooh, you have a hater. Somebody's watching. They might be envious of you because you have your shit together. And from what I can see, they don't. They don't. They don't. Tell me more. Ooh. Check yourself. You better check yourself. Okay. Where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? Do they align with the person on your mind? Check yourself before this guy rolls back around, or gal. Bugaboo. Yeah, you might have been friends first. But if you really look at the girl's face, she's not so thrilled. She's like making a face. Like, huh? So he's happy, and she's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Seems like he's more into her than she is to him. Maybe that's how you feel now about it. Maybe with everything that he's keeping from you, or she, take it, like I said, take it as it goes. If it let it flow or let it go. Maybe you're not into them anymore as much as they think, as much as they're into you. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Anything else that the collective needs to know about the person on their mind? Total drama. Total drama. This person has a total shit show going on. Okay? Total drama, action. Yeah, there's a film crew. Yeah, they might need an audience. Remember, you have you have front row seats, baby. You have front row seats right here. Watching it go down. All right? Watching it go down. Shit. But you know what? Their life is falling apart. Their life is falling apart and they're falling apart without you. Okay? They're broken and they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to tell you what's going on. And it's very clear that that's what they're hiding from you. Anything else, Spirit? Remember the third party? This person might be married. And this is looking like the final outcome. Divorce. So if this resonates with you, the person, whether you knew or not, this might be the outcome. So everything that's going on right here leads to this. They're in their feelings. They want to be with you. They don't know how to come back. They don't know how to tell you what's been going on. Let's get some oracles. Let's get some oracles. Okay. Let's get some oracles on this person. I think this painted a very, very vivid picture of the person that's on your mind. Again, if it resonates, if it flows, if not, let it go. Okay, let's get some oracles. Some love oracles with messages. Tell me, Spirit. Tell me what the collective needs to know about the person on their mind. Tell me, Spirit, tell me what this person needs to know. What the collective needs to know about the person on their mind. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. This person is a creature of habit. They're afraid to break the routine. This follows the former spread. They're afraid of breaking routines. They're afraid of taking that leap. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. They pushed you away. They pushed you away. They didn't want you to see them crumble, fall apart. And they're afraid. They're afraid of stepping into the unknown. They don't know how to break their habits. This person is a creature of habit. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Is there a solution? Can you? Will you accept this person after they pushed you aside? Can you? Will you take them back? You know, there was a third party. You know, they're involved with somebody else. Married, according to that divorce card. Spirit, what else does the collective need to know about the person on their mind? Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. Yeah. How does it feel? Because I'm sure that they were the runner and now they're the chaser and they're getting tired. Tired and run down. They don't want to chase. Look at that. Values. We have too many differences. This person is afraid. Look at how they're looking at the wallet. Are they a spender? Are they a saver? Maybe they feel that they don't have a lot to offer you. especially in the situation that they're in. Remember that the card of financial problems, financial trouble came out. Maybe they don't have a lot to offer you at this time, and that keeps them tied down, restless, and doubtful. Self love. I am still trying to heal. This person can't get over you, but they have a lot going on and they're trying to self soothe, they're trying to self love. Or this could be you. I'm still trying to heal. You're still trying to heal. That's what this card is. This is you, not them. After everything that they've done, it's you, the one that's showing that you are loving yourself because you have chosen yourself over them and they can't stand it. And this chaser's not them. This is you. You got tired of chasing them. They were the runner. You were the chaser. You stopped. You pulled your energy back and you're showing yourself some love. You put yourself first for a change. Yeah. This chaser, that's you. You're no longer chasing. You're tired. You're not chasing them. You've got nothing to chase. You're putting yourself first. That's what it is. And those values, you might be rethinking. You might be rethinking everything. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. You know what? This person broke you. But you rose like the phoenix. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Yeah, maybe. If you're going to wait around for them, I don't know if that's what you want anymore. Third party. Look at that. Shit. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Clarity. This is clarity. These two came out too. And why not show it to you? Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. This could be both of you. He doesn't know, he or she doesn't know where you stand because he's got so much shit going down that he doesn't even know where to begin. And he doesn't want to pull you into the bullshit that he's created. And you were confused, but you know what? Not anymore. You got clarity. You chose yourself. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. That may be true, but this person broke your heart. With that third party. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. Anything else that the collective needs to know? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Yeah, they're holding back. They're afraid to come toward you now. They see how much you've grown. You're showing self-love. You're no longer chasing him, kissing his ass or her ass. You're no longer playing that role. So they're holding back. They're holding back because they're afraid. They're afraid of what they might find on the other side now. Shit. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Yes, you know why? Because you mirrored. You mirrored what they were giving you. And they don't like it. Because he or she again, he sees a side of him that if you wouldn't have mirrored his reaction or the way he treated you, he would have bypassed it completely. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Hmm. You're the phoenix, baby. You rose from the ashes. Hmm. That's right. From your ripped apart and torched heart. Hmm. So he thinks time's run out. He wants to have a conversation to clear the air. I want to call you and hear your voice. They miss the hell out of you. They do. But they don't know how to approach you anymore. They think the time's run out. You're in a different place. You're in a different level. You're not in the same playing field anymore. And they know it. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have fumbled you. Maybe they shouldn't have been dishonest with you. Maybe they should have come clean. Lying ripped you apart. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Yeah, maybe they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And look how well that turned out. But you know what? There's a new chapter. I'm trying to move on. Yeah, they don't have a choice, baby, because you moved on. You moved on. Closing messages, Spirit. This person is overwhelmed. They're stressed, and the stress is draining me. But you know what? You don't have to worry. Because, baby, you're on a whole other level. You've leveled up. Now, can they beat that? Can they match you? Can they match your level up? Can they match your glow up? Can they? Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Well, you know what they say. There's there are two roads, two paths. Which one is he going to choose? And more importantly, which one are you going to choose? There's some food for thought for you. Think about that. It's not up to the person. You determine your destiny. Which path are you going to take? Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. Until next time.